So what we doing today, people? What we doing today? I know you want to know. This is a little different. We are going to be baking a turkey, but we're not doing it the traditional way. I know y'all would have seen and one or two. First, before I continue, you see all the people who just stop me in the road and say, hey, I know your face from somewhere. I appreciate all you. We appreciate all you. And the person that you see on camera is the same person that you will meet in person. So please, I don't bite. And so only buy the food. Come up and say hello. Tell me what you know. Tell me your name. I could probably give you a shout out. I could shout out Camille. Yes, I could shout out the others. Tell me your name when next you come up to me, right? But I'm saying that to say the last time we did a turkey on this show, we baked it whole. And we would have done the technique where we inject the brine into the bird. So you actually saw it plump up. But Dari might show a little clip of that before. But we're doing it a little differently because your girl this year, I saw a guy, his name is Steven Costado. I follow him on Instagram. He is the food freak on Instagram, and this man could cook, or not your average cooking show, something on YouTube. Let me tell you something, this man broke down this turkey and then made a stock. Now the process was long. He made a stock and everything, made a gravy. But what got to me was the fact that he broke down the turkey and he said it cooks a lot faster, which we would know, and it remains juicy. So your girl tried it out. I tried it out at home, but now we will put in a couple clips. So I have the turkey here. I can't remember how much pounds it was. I have my knives. I don't even think this knife sharp enough, but yeah, so we're gonna do this thing. Got to it back now. Oh my gosh. Open out. We had to open out the leg a little bit, you know. And I'm just like slitting the skin at the side. Yeah, just right there. So that it's skin out a little bit, right? Right. So leg, thigh. Okay, I'm having a bit of a problem, guys. Okay. Leg, thigh. Okay, that's one down. 2 legs and thighs. Hello, thank you very much. Okay. Oh, go. Oh, I think I broke it, but that's okay. Righty. There you go. Look the joint. So they're not just slice here. Oh my God! We got a leg of thigh, we got a breast. You have to cut between the joints. Once you get between the joints, it's actually quite easy. Okay. It's supposed to be easier than this. Come on, little wingy. Come on. There you go. There you go. I'm sweating. Thank you very much, the food freak, or on YouTube he goes by Not Another Cooking Show, Steven Costado. You gave me the inspiration and the confidence to do this thing, and I am so happy. So stay tuned to see how this turkey comes out. Here we have it. Here we have it. We have the little leg. Well, not a little leg, a big leg. As a big leg. As a big leg, right? So we have 2 legs, we have 2 wings. The wings is like my favorite part of the turkey. Wang, wang. The 2 thighs for the dark meat people. And of course, the piece, the resistance, le breast. We got 2 healthy looking breasts here. And yes, I broke down this turkey all by myself.
I'm actually process of breaking it down.
All right, so you have the bird whole in front of you, right?
Right.
And he first started with you had to flex out the legs. You had to skin it. That's the only way I can, right? You had to skin out the legs, right?
Yeah.
And then when you skin it out, there's like a piece of thin skin between there. You just slice that through, and then he turned it on the chest, on the breast, and he said he felt for the oyster meat. Now, I was supposed to Google what that meant, but it's just supposed to be a really not fatty, but soft and unctuous piece of meat. Like, for example, if I was a chicken, the meat would be, say, cut it like behind the thigh. So it's like above, so it's that kind of, yeah, so you actually felt it. Right. It's like 2 little bulbs of meat. So you cut behind that, and then once you do that, it's kind of easier to slice down, and you actually feel where the joint between the leg and then you just disconnect it. So once you do one, it's easy to do the next one. And the problem that most people have when they are trying to break down a chicken or turkey is that I don't think they cut where the joint is. If you try to cut outside of the joint, you're going to end up into a problem because you're cutting bone. But if you get where the joint, just between the joint, there is space. Remember, it's cartilage between there. So you just have to kind of feel it, and then once you get in there, it's just easy to, it literally just pops.
Show me the joint there.
Right, so this is the joint, this is the thigh, you see?
Right.
So the other end of this would have been the leg. So you see how this has remained intact? So between here and here is a space. Yeah? Well, you understand what I mean? So if you try to cut before here, you go end up into problems, or before here. So you have to try and get between the space. And I guess with time, knowing, being comfortable around poultry, you'll get to know like where it is. Because in the beginning, in the earlys, when I tried doing it, it used to give me some problems until you realize, oh, it's here it is. And then the knife literally glides through, right, Badawi?
Yeah.
It literally glides through. But still, carving or breaking down a turkey is no easy feat, and I am so happy that I was able to do it. Now, I know some of you are thinking, all right, Chrisal, but with the seasoning for the bird, let me tell you something. I insisted, when I told Badari that I wanted to do this, he asked me, how married am I to brining this bird? And I said, Badawi, I want to brine the turkey. This is what me and my mom have been doing for years, and our turkey is never dry, right? So I made a brine with boiling water, equal parts salt, sugar. I added slices of lemon, parsley, the leaves and the stalk. I didn't have celery, unfortunately. Garlic, pimento berries, clove, dried sage. God, sage is great with poultry, especially with chicken. And something else. I think I'm forgetting something else. I think, right? Something else. Red pepper flakes, right? And I let that come to a boil. So you let the water come to a boil to melt the sugar and the salt. And then you let it simmer so that it could then extract all of the flavors from the aromatics that you've put in. And let me tell you something. This chicken, this turkey here is well seasoned. You're not seeing any seasoning on the outside, because when we usually season, the marinade just stays on top. Yes, you might poke a little bit and you could get like little stuff inside of there. But when you brine, salt is what allows, salt is like the carrier. So all the other aromatics using the salt to kind of seep into the meat. So it does two things. It gives it flavor, and also it softens and it breaks down the fibers of the meat that you're working with. And it works great with chicken, pork, turkey, etc. Any kind of meat that you think could be kind of drying, we'll give it that, which is why, and I think most people don't like turkey because the breast, oh gosh, the breast is a bit dry, especially when you're cooking the whole bird. The breast and the wing would usually be those that will cook first. But once you brine it, you're not going to have that problem, I assure you. But in this case, we broke it down. And listen, it's just going to be flavor on flavor, right?
Do you have video clips of the brining process?
Yes, I did a little something for you, right? A little something. Yes, you can see it looks very pretty. And my house, my apartment smelled so nice. Like just that bubbling action alone, really, really nice. And the addition of the citrus, spot on. So, because I know this is well seasoned, another thing too, this is a very important point. Please do not add your brine when it's hot, right? You don't want to cook the meat. You have to cool it down. You could either wait until it cools down, or you can add ice, which I would have done. So I added ice, brought it up to a particular temperature. I can't say, but it was cold. And then I made sure and submerge the turkey in the brine and then put it in the fridge. So this is an overnight process. I know persons, when they usually bake chicken, it doesn't usually have a gravy, and it's usually glazed over with some sort of ketchupy sort of sauce, whether it be barbecue or whatever. But that's not how I know baked chicken to be. Nothing is wrong with that, of course, but I'm just showing you something different that you could try. I'm crying. Only for you. Ooh, Lord. Onions galore. So we have our onions. We have our onions and some garlic. There's garlic in the brine as well, right? In case I didn't mention it. Good. The onion boy. It's the small ones that do it to you. Oh my God. But we had some Portugals. So we say, why not? Ooh. This, I think, is going to give the gravy such a lovely flavor. And there is lemon in the brine as well. So it's just a flavor that we're carrying over. And after you do this step, you basically just have to cover it and then put it in the oven, right? One of the things I wanted to invest in was a meat thermometer. But you have one?
I have one. Somebody borrowed it and never bring it back.
Oh God, the person who borrowed Badawi meat thermometer. Bring it back, please. Bring it back. Yeah? Just bring it back. Bring it back. Just bring it back.
Indeed.
Oh, good.
Right,
I don't know if this is the good best use of space, because look at how, should I put a bigger piece there?
Yeah, if you want to put a bigger piece, up to you.
Let me see. Ah!
Boom.
Boom! That's what we're talking about. Right? In we go. See you guys in about 2 hours or so. So, an hour and a half later, look at what we're working with. Look. Hello. Tell me what whole turkey you can do, and in an hour and a half, it looks this done. Now, we're almost there, right, guys? We're almost there. So what I have done, I have just removed the turkey from the gravy, and this is the gravy here that we have. The butter, the flavorings from the chicken, which will have all of the flavors from the stock. And I think I forgot to mention
chicken or turkey?
Turkey, sorry. Turkey.
How times you say chicken and
I know, okay. Oh God, you're going to edit it out.
No, I won't.
You won't? Okay, fine.
Nah.
Turkey, right?
Yeah.
What I forgot to mention is that the brine also had bay leaf in it. So this stock, the gravy from the turkey, has all of the flavorings from the brine, together with added garlic, ginger, and the Portugal, which I think is giving it a nice little color, nice little hue. Now, you can blend this if you want, but I don't want to do it. And usually what my mom will do, she would season this up with tomato paste, but because we've added that Portugal, I think adding the tomato is just gonna muddle it, it's gonna mute it, and I want it to remain kind of bright. So all we're gonna do is let it reduce, season it up with some salt, some added rosemary, and just let it reduce a little bit. All right, so we had a little rosemary, just gonna dump that in like so. Like so. Oh my God. So, just going to lay it like this. And I am going to salt it, because I did taste it a little bit. But I always prefer for something to be under salted, because you could always add salt, then it'd be over salted. If something is over salted, it's very hard. And it's real hard to bring it back from it being too salty. Bye-bye, little turkey. Listen. It It's singing all, it's singing. So the next clip, you would see the finished turkey all laid out with our gravy poured over. And when you try this out, we know you guys are going to love it. Look, watch, look. Take it in there. Oh, look at this, look at the, you're hearing that crackling? Oh, that was so satisfying. Look at the color we have on this thing. So, listen, all that's left, this is our gravy. See how it has reduced nice and thicky wicky? It is so silky and the flavor is intense. So I'm just gonna line the bottom of the dish. Now if you have a dish without a rim, that's the best way, right? But we not that, so this is what we working with. So you just put that there. And then you ever so let me see, I wonder if all could fit, boy. Oh, good, this thing looking good. Oh, this thing looking good. Pretty breast here. Look at that. Then put maybe another wing. Wangity wang. Thigh. Ooh. Put the other leg there. Just take the gravy and you pour over. This is a game changer for turkey oil. A game changer. Game changer. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't it perfect? This here is a game changer. Brining, breaking down the turkey, brining it for extra flavor and moistness. It's a game changer. And I mean, adding the Portugal, that was Badawi's idea, adding the Portugal just gave this sauce a brightness. It is so silky. The flavor is intense because we let it reduce. The flavor is very concentrated. You're getting the rosemary, the garlic, the ginger, the bay leaf, all the stuff that we would have put in the brine. It's just coming together harmoniously to make a luxurious turkey sauce or turkey gravy. And I mean, yeah, what a perfect way to close off 2022 in the Eater Food Kitchen. We love you guys a lot. We thank you for your support.
Hold on, you're not going to
taste it? All right, okay, fine. Perfect. Let me wrap this thing up. You all have to try this. I can close off now?
Close off now.
We want to say thank you so much for your love, for your support, every recipe you've tried, everything that you've tagged us in, every comment that you've shared on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We appreciate it. We love you for it. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have a channel. We wouldn't have reached 100,000 subscribers and counting. So from all of us at Eater Food, we want to say Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful day with your family and friends. Eat, drink, and be merry. And we go see ya. We coming out strong for 2023. So from all of us, love ya and try out the turkey and tell us how it tastes. See ya.